Hello everyone, Peter Titterington, co-founder of Bridgetown Analytics, with you here again doing a tutorial video on setting up metrics for an uploaded file. So in our past video we did a quick tutorial on how to upload a file as an individual analyst, and now I'm going to show you how to set up the type of metrics that you want to analyze. So Bridgetown's pretty smart, but it doesn't know what you want to analyze, right? We need to tell it in basic mathematical terms the type of metrics that we want to explore. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Now I have a subscription to Bridgetown. Being the co-founder, it's one of the perks of the job. If you don't, why not? Give it a shot. It's easy to subscribe. All you need is a credit card. It's all standard internet stuff. But I've already got one, so I'm going to go up to Site Navigation. I'm going to go to General Files. And sure enough, here's our data set that we uploaded last time called Bakery Ops Data. So on the right-hand side, our options for that are View File and Make Data Source. Making it a data source for an additional data model is kind of more advanced stuff, which we're going to ignore for today. So here I'm just going to view the file. And sure enough, it's the same file we uploaded last time. So we've got our scenario, prior year and current year, all kinds of good categorical information about the type of cake that was sold, where it was sold, the speed it was shipped at, the size of the cake, and we have our numerical dimensions as well. So remember when I did the file upload video, I was saying there's a bunch of magic that happens in the back end when you upload the file. And part of what happens is the system checks to see which columns look like numerical columns. And all those numerical columns automatically populate the drop-down boxes in this section called Custom Definitions. So a custom definition in Bridgetown is the most granular metric that we might want to analyze. Ultimately, we're probably combining multiple of these definitions or metrics into a larger formula. We'll cover that in the next video. For now, we're just going to look at how to set up custom definitions. I think of them as metrics. And these are what we're going to tell the system we're interested in analyzing. So, being that this is operations data, we might be interested in something like the amount of revenue that we receive for every cake. So you can see the drop-down already contains the numerical columns we're interested in. I'm going to select cake revenue. So this top gray box represents the numerator. The bottom gray box represents the denominator of our metric. So if I say cake revenue per cake and give this a nice human-friendly name, create definition. Okay, so now on this left-hand side, you'll see this definition now is part of our system. So it's automatically called revenue per cake, or per cakes. I'm going to change it to revenue per cake just so it reads a little better when we eventually run an analysis on it. The numerator is named revenue, the denominator is named cakes. The literal formula is represented by the actual column headers. So cake revenue in snake case divided by cakes. The output format I'll cover in a later video. This is just a way to make the natural language outputs easy to read. So that's how to create a simple custom definition, but life is usually not that simple. So at Bridgetown, we spend a lot of time thinking about how to make it easy to build complex expressions into your metrics. So I'm going to build a slightly more complex one here. Let's say that we want to analyze all of the costs associated with each order. So we've got multiple cost fields here: shipping, raw materials cost, variable labor cost, box cost. So I'm going to select raw materials cost. No, shipping. I'll do shipping first because that's the first one that appears in the data set. Over on the right hand side, we've got 4 options: add a number, add an operator, restart, and undo. So if I click add an operator, I'm going to get another drop-down box that contains the standard algebraic operators. So divide, multiply, add, subtract, and parentheses, so you can indicate the order of operations these things should happen in. So this one is a relatively simple expression here. We're going to say shipping plus, add a number, shipping plus raw materials cost plus variable labor cost plus box cost. So the numerator here we're going to call total cost. The denominator we're going to change to orders. And we'll go ahead and create that definition. So again, I'm going to just change this guy so it's a little easier to read. Total cost per order. Numerator is called total cost. Denominator is called orders. But now we have an expression here for the formula that relates back to the actual file. So that's a quick tutorial on how to create custom definitions. In our next video, we'll look at how to take these custom definitions and actually turn them into bridge formulas. So I'll cover that distinction and how we make these things actually useful for doing bridging in the next video. So hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me or our team at info@bridgetown.ai, or contact us through the website. Always happy to talk analysis with my fellow nerds out there. So that's all for now. See you in the next video.